What happens when the battle for the Infinity Stones reaches out and touches the lives of the Marvel Universe's youngest heroes? Well, let's hop on into Infinity Countdown Champions issue number 1 and find out for ourselves, shall we? Alrighty then, so for this cosmic crossover event, it should come as no surprise to anyone that our POV character on the Champions is Sam Alexander Nova. You know what, at first I actually thought Jerry Duggan was writing this tie-in because, well, Jerry Duggan wrote the bulk of Sam Alexander Nova stories, and it seems like no one has really managed to crack the character's code since. But to my surprise, it's actually the current main Champions writer Jim Zub doing the duties on this one. Huh, well, isn't that nice? As the story goes, Nova gets a distress call from all the other Novas up in space that they're getting their asses handed to them by Warbringer. Sam takes this very personally, as Warbringer was one of the very first villains he battled in his solo series, and whom he battled again when he was briefly a member of the Avengers. Remember that? It's Sam's mom, of all people, who worries about her son going into the deep dark reaches of space to battle a threat that's bigger than the entire Nova Corps, and because of that, she suggests that maybe he should call his friends over at the Champions for backup. And with Miles Morales and Amadeus Cho off the table, it's basically Nova and a bunch of lady heroes. Some of which, like Riri, are super stoked on the idea of going to space because, well, they've never been before in their short superhero career. Then you got people like Snowguard, who have only been on the Champions for about as long as it takes you to drink a cup of coffee, and who I'm sure is just happy to be invited, period. But like I said at the top of the video, this is basically Sam Alexander's story through and through. He manages to impress right out of the gate by using his Nova powers to encapsulate the championship so everyone can go into space. As we slowly discover, the Champions are about 1 or 2 steps behind the big fight that the Guardians, the Fraternity of Raptors, and the Novas have been having in the main Infinity Countdown series. They find their way to a battlefield where Warbringer has already devastated pretty much everyone there. Nova also touches base with Adsit, one of the new commanders of the Nova Corps. But when the young and sometimes stubborn hero is told to fall back to the rock, he very bullheadedly disagrees. Luckily, the Champions team is filled with some really big brains who are able to track Warbringer's unique weapon signature across the galaxy. Once again, Nova foolhardily throws caution to the wind, abandons his team just for a chance at a rematch with Warbringer. I don't think I need to tell you that this course of action is almost instantly punished, with Nova getting himself smacked all the way down to the Chitauri homeworld. A place that, while it has certainly never looked good, is looking really rough right now, mainly because it's under the sway of Thanos the Mad Titan right now. You see, Warbringer, despite being an evil dickweed, really only got involved with the Infinity Stone so he could take the Power One, so he could end up rescuing his homeworld from the control of Thanos. The Mad Titan, we discover, has basically beaten all the fight out of the Chitauri. They're completely docile. They don't even bother moving out of the way when their lives are at risk, and they are most certainly at risk, our heroes too, as a massive battle between Warbringer loyalists and Thanos is about to begin. So that was Infinity Countdown Champions, everybody, and overall it was a decent enough little tie-in story. And in case you didn't notice, this one, unlike the others, isn't going to just be a one-shot. I appreciate Sam Alexander Nova getting to take center stage again. It's nice to know Jim Zub has a way with the character. I know under Mark Waid he always felt like the odd man out of the group way too often. I don't know if this story is necessarily a must-read one yet, but it has places to grow and I'm excited to see where it goes. Overall, I'd give this one a 7 out of 10.
Hey there everyone, it's Cape Joel again, and I want to thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, if you did, why not check out some of these other videos I have on display from the channel. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you're always up to speed on what I'm doing next. And if you really like what I did, are feeling in a supportive mood, why not check out my Patreon link down in the description. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and content before anyone else, and you can do so for as little as $1 a month. So until next time everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thanks again for watching, and I will be back again with more great comic content that smacks of greatness. Bye-bye.